I'm Luke Kneller and welcome to Best Replays of the Week. In this episode we have the mother of all boomsticks versus the reincarnation of a deity. Roll out! So we're going to kick things off with last week's Urban Jungle Tournament, where the best clans in Europe fought it out for the grand prize of 10,000 euros. The two that managed to grind their way through to the finals were the Polish clan Invincible against, of course, the defending champions Fame. It was a best of 7 where they changed map after 2 battles, 1 attack and 1 defense. Both teams won their defense on Sand River, narrowly tying up both Himmelsdorf and Cliff. This went down to the wire on Prokhorovka, for which I will commentate for you right now. And we're off with the Polish team Invincible in the green to the south, and it looks like they're going to be sending their main force over the train track to the east, with a small token force in the center. Looking at the Fame force, they're going to split into 2 also, but way closer together. That could be dangerous for the Polish guys because, well, numbers is the best, right? If you have enough guns to focus down a few of the enemies, then you can remove their guns from the battlefield, and that's always the strategy you want to go for. However, Fame are actually split into 2 quite heavily with that ridgeline of the center. The guys on the train track are very vulnerable. If this is unspotted, and I think it is unspotted, they do not know what's going to happen. Fame are in trouble here as the Polish guys are coming in. Their medium tanks are going to come across and rip these 2 apart. It's going to be 2 tanks down for Fame absolutely immediately, and then Annihilator on the ridge. One of the heavies is in a lot of trouble as well, with only 1 of the Polish tanks going down in exchange for what's got to be probably 4 here for Fame. They're in a lot of trouble. How are they going to respond to this? Well, they've grouped up in the center and they're going to try and fight it on the ridgeline, which is okay, although we can see flanking tanks from Invincible. Now they've rushed across the center line, but that's bad news as the TD at the back is going to be able to pummel them constantly, and the heavies on the line with their surrounding force, the flanking force, are going to come around and pick off yet another set of forces here for Fame. They are in so much trouble. I don't even know what they could possibly do to get out of this. It's all about Carry Barry. If he can buy just a few seconds, maybe the center force can push through with cohesion, but it looks like it's one giant fist of force from Invincible versus a bunch of absolutely amazing individuals of Fame, and well, that seems to be their reputation coming back to haunt them here as they are being picked apart one by one, and I can't see a way out. It looks like it's all over. The 10 grand is heading there to the Polish team Invincible. They're going to be happy with that result. Congratulations to Invincible, who have proven themselves the best in Europe at the moment. The Fame guys will not be happy with that one. Moving on to mines, the world's deadliest barn tucks in for the long haul. But Green Tank Destroyer won't just settle for a boring snooze fest, taking the mighty 183mm gun to the front line instead, and slapping silly any unfortunate Reds that cross our path. Bang! Ow, but no buck. The squishy side of an FV-183B turret is just the place where this Hess shell wants to be. Hey! Boom! Out of sight, but not out of mind. But this one, sadly, got away. Well, this leaves the impression of our hero being an invincible killing machine. Green Tank Destroyer is well aware of the dangers from the enemy TD line, staying just outside the 50-meter range of this 60 TP. Blast! Another Hess shell misses the mark. Click. Didn't expect to see me here, did ya? And for the final hash, I pick this bush. Huh, and it worked. Well, guessing AP will have to do. Damn! Green Tank Destroyer bags yet another red with a blind shot. That's got to warrant another replay. Now finally, all enemies known and HP to spare. It's only a matter of a mop-up operation. GG. We've witnessed a truly eagle-eyed game by Green Tank Destroyer, dealing more damage to unspotted enemies than spotted ones. All in all, 8,861 damage, 8 kills, 1,488 base experience, and one hell of an entertaining game to watch, making this our Best Replay of the Week contender. Congratulations! And on the most serene of coasts, wait a minute, is that our Best Replays of the Week style? On our show? For the first time? I might have a tear in my eye. Anyway, the God of Fakes, God Tank 2, returns once again on a divine mission. This time in a somewhat squishier AMX 50B, ready to deliver an ungodly amount of clip damage. Well, provided there actually is someone to clip. A kill and 2 damaging shots is not the opening our hero hoped for. Really? That's some devilishly bad RNG. As allied tanks shuffle around, it's obvious that the Reds are the ones with the initiative, pushing from all sides into the cornered green team. Come on! Whoa. The object might not go down in 3 shells. But the final tracking shot leaves it exposed just long enough for the Foch B. With no more bushes to hide in, God Tank 2 now has to use their HP for trades. In a desperate fight to keep allies alive, every shot counts. Facing 2 tanks and an arty is not exactly ideal. But it's the 50B that comes on top with barely any HP to spare. And with a healthy Jagdpanzer E100 lurking around, ambush is going to be the word of the day. Like this! 2 crucial tracking shots leave the German beast as good as dead. With the arty nowhere to be found and time running out. The 2 teammates secure the win with a base capture. Well done. God Tank 2 once again proves they are worthy of the nickname with a well-played carry, dealing 9,333 damage, 7 kills, and 1,509 base experience in a hell of a comeback game, which leaves us with no choice but to name you our Best Replays of the Week contender. Congratulations! And that's it for this episode. We've seen some high-level clan team play, wicked blind shooting, and an incredible comeback. All in all, lots of Tier 10 action. So if you would like to see your replay on our show, make sure to submit your replays either through the official World of Tanks Discord or on What Replays. The choice is yours. But now, the part of the show you love the most, it's voting time. You let us know which of the 2 replays takes the title of Best Replay of the Week. Will it be Green Tank Destroyer with next level blind shots, or God Tank 2 returning with a godly carry? Hit that link in the description and let us know. Last week's Best Replay of the Week as voted by you was... Dr. Slotty Bartfart, deadly EOC even 90 on Siegfried's line. Congratulations! I'm Luke Kneller, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.